Es lo que mi gente Phoenix ríe aquí, trayéndoles una vez más Mortal Shell. Esta vez será muy probablemente el final de este juego, así que estaremos muy emocionados para terminar este juego y empezar otro. Um, pero sin más preámbulos, vamos a darle para adelante. So my people, Phoenix ríe, we will be most likely finishing this game tonight. That is the hope. So stay tuned as we go through this journey. And yeah, let's enjoy whatever's left of this game. So last night we were able to defeat the boss of this dungeon, or temple, if you may. And what we got to do now is to just run the way back, all the way back to our main hub. So, without further ado, we're gonna hit the road. Para las personas que no estuvieron aquí anoche, nosotros lo que hicimos fue que le derrotamos al último jefe del área y entonces ahora tenemos que volver a nuestro hub, básicamente nuestra base. Así que nada, sin más preámbulos, vamos a darle. Let's run our way back. This part is a little bit tedious, just because I assume things have changed since we got in before we defeated the boss, like they always do. So, and I don't believe. Wait, maybe the teleporters would actually help. I wonder if they actually do anything. We're not gonna be battling any boss, any enemies whatsoever. We're just gonna keep on running and making our way to the hub. This part I feel like I am running blind, just because I'm just going straight up to the first teleporter that I see. En este sentido yo estoy corriendo como a ciegas. Estoy sencillamente corriendo al primer teleportador que podamos encontrar. Okay, so what you tell me? That's a big ass line of people just waiting for me. Oh, that's pretty cool. Just that's so cool. That's so cool. That is so cool. Good job, guys. Wow.
It's you. Go ahead, then. Finish the job. Do me the same favor you did my brothers. Help a cowardly man find peace.
So I'm just trying to sip on my vodka martini here. And these people just decide to shoot at me.
Help. I should like everything else in this world. I think I'll stay here a while and pray.
Quite frankly, I'm not sure if
It's
I'm supposed to. Oh. I actually was not trying to kill him. I actually meant to save him and then kind of like figure out what to do. But and I really don't even know who the heck that NPC was. But the deed is done, so there's nothing we can do about that. So what are we supposed to? Okay. I have a feeling that I should have probably have killed that NPC. That probably was gonna be. That's probably gonna hurt me in a little bit. But oh well. Might be a. Like he might have helped me or something with the last boss, or maybe with something else. But we'll find out later when I look it up. Let's keep running. What I don't know if like, oh, is sister not here anymore? Shit, she is not. So what happens if we try to take that teleporter? Where are we gonna go? So that would have been a checkpoint. That's exactly where like the lady that gives us our powers and stuff would have been at. So we will see where exactly we end up now. Wow. Well, that sucks. Okay. That means that no matter what, we're gonna have to literally run our way towards those phantoms. Alright. Let's get a move on. Yeah. Yeah, she would have been there. And that would have been a good checkpoint for us. Okay. Nothing that I can do over here either. So let's just make our way back the normal way, I guess. Not a good time to run out of stamina. We're almost close to the entrance now. I think. Okay. This does kind of look like the entrance, perhaps. It is. Yes, it is. Just keep on running. You know, the fact that there was no sister, yeah.
Perhaps it's time to make some.
Why were you so far away, lady? That's what I don't get. You did not need to be that far away. Let me get a little sip of my vodka martini. There was no reason that she needed to be that far away. Ninguna razón. Pero no. To each his own. Now we're gonna make the run towards the. Well, now we're out of the temple, but now we gotta run this fog all the way towards the main hub. Ahora tenemos que regresar al punto a la base de nosotros, a través de esta neblina. These things suck, and there's no reason to actually try to kill them. So I'm just gonna keep on running past them. Like, there's no point of killing anything that is always on this fog. Like, when we kill a boss, there's just no point. Pero, little foggy now. Just a fog, but what's that? Lo que no sé es si estamos yendo al sitio correcto. I don't remember if we're going to the right place. That's the only. I get always confused. A couple of days we've been playing this game, I get confused of the hub, but it does. Okay, this is where we kill the Gersha. So, oh, okay. Here, that's just easy. Just for the sake of it, here, I'm gonna kill the guy. Maybe I need to beat the camp. This is why I don't like, you know, trying to go with this area, but who are you trying to eat? Who are you trying to eat? Somehow he got me there. My heart didn't go right away. I know I'm gonna get jumped by that guy. That's always on the thing. So I do need to get that. Alright. Okay, and now let's head back here. Let's talk to her.
Perhaps it's time to make some
Reset. Let's give this gland to the... This is probably the same guy that we killed.
That stench. You've brought the fog with you.
Did not get the... Forgot to get the molten spike for this. Unfortunately. Let's go give the glance to this guy.
Who would have thought one so naive could endure such hardship to deliver this final plan? Yet, it is I who will ascend, and not those who are worshipped. Hand it over, and claim the honor to witness what's true. Stay back. I will not waste this divine gift. Yes. I feel my wings unfolding, body burgeoning, eyes opening, as if for the first time.
So, you mean to tell me this is the bad guy?
This is how it feels to be chosen to reign above the rabble. Pitiful maggots, bowing and scraping before their gods, their lives unraveling one thread at a time into a pile of utter meaninglessness. Fate favors those who act, be it in their own self-interest or otherwise. Come forth and bear witness to my ascension. Bask in my grandeur. It's time.
Okay. Okay, so we liberated this guy, which will most likely be the evil guy.
So, do we have...
No.
It's not an easy hunt.
We don't need to get the fog back in there.
Perhaps it's time to make some new
You know, at this point I would not know what I need, so might as well just be done with it. Question is, where do we find the bad guy? You know, this is the one thing that I would say to anybody that plays a Souls-like game or a Souls game. Like, make sure to have a guide with you to kind of like know where to go, not to spoil anything, not to basically. Well, if you want to make it easier for yourself, that's definitely fine. You gotta enjoy the game however you want to enjoy the game, but to kind of like to be able to figure out where to go is my thing. You know, the game doesn't tell you. These type of games don't tell you anything, so you have to figure it out yourself, in a way. So, return to sacred lands. Oh, okay. So it's inside actually. So let's it's actually inside. Okay. So let's go back to our hub here. I honestly didn't know, like I didn't see it, I guess. It's like there's a hole where he was supposed to be in, but I mean, I went in there and I didn't see it. Does anybody see it? Oh. Well, that is funny. Okay. Oh. Here we go, guys. This should be the last boss. Aquí estamos, entonces tendría que ser el último jefe del juego. So let's go after it. Let's make it happen. Vamos arriba. Vamos dale.
It's all wrong. The visions have dissolved into darkness. There is no ascension. Only an endless abyss, growing deeper and deeper as I stretch my wings uselessly. I've fallen into a sea of shadows. I remember warmth and light, but even that is fading. The visions weren't for me. They were for you. Are you not meant for this blighted place after all? But why should you get to escape while the rest of us remain mired in this miserable pit? It's senseless, this injustice. If I can't ascend, neither will you. No one will.
That's just being mean. Is he a bird or is he like a larva? ¿Qué es lo que es este tipo? Un mierda, un pájaro de agua. I can't block that? That I can't. No, come on. That's interesting. That is an interesting mechanic. Whoa. That's not cool. Eso no está bien. Coño. Okay. Oh. So I can't block that? Oh my god. Okay, I need to be quicker, maybe. Struggling here. I swear, I am doing it as fast as I can. This boss better not have a second face. Oh man. Oh, I can't fucking parry them. Shit. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Eso me jodió ahí. Pero no. A ver. Now we know how this boss operates. No, I'll follow them. I just won't try to parry them. bit greedy. There we go. There we go. Oh. Ah, come on, guys. That's not fair. Let's go. Come on. And you. Yeah, I really hope this boss doesn't have a second phase. No way. No way, bro. Get out of here. Come on. Oh. Not a whirlpool. No un remolino. Ven acá. Así no. Así no. Yeah. Need that healing. You tell me that I actually gotta look, like, go inside of that. Nah. Nah. Ain't no way. Nah. There's no way that I have to go inside of that whirlpool. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. really thought I had my pardon. Either let me heal. Ah, bro. I gotta lie, this is kind of bullshit. Oh, now you roll like that? Oh. Oh, shit. Now we're doing things that we haven't done before, huh? Okay, no hay problema. Voy a madrina. Unpredictable. Maybe. Can you stop with a swimming thing, bro? Jesus. Come on. Come on. And here we go again with the swimming thing. It's getting old, man. Se está poniendo viejo, de verdad que sí. Ya está bueno. Ya está bueno. Ya está bueno. Are we done here? Here we go again. Jesus Christ. Is that it?
I glimpsed this moment over and over. Am I now to witness your ascension? Or will you shepherd me across the threshold? I see nothing now. Nothing at all.
definitely extract more from this guy. Oh, this is like how we do the New Game Plus thing. That's interesting. When extracted in the Dark Father's land, you're given the choice to ascend. Ascension ends your time in the mortal realm. You will ascend and begin again in the Fog Rim in New Game Plus mode. Should you choose not to ascend, your save data will remain intact and you will be returned to the Fog Rim. Got it. Okay. That is interesting. I do not want to ascend yet. Huh. Well, that is it, guys. Cheers to that. Salud. Well, thoughts on the game, I guess? Quite frankly, the shortest Souls-like I've ever played so far. And that's not a bad thing to say, to be honest. It's I think I'm more than glad that it's expiring the 19th, so I basically had a week between Dark Souls 3 and this to play, and I was able to beat it before then. So that I appreciate. Now the mechanics of the game, the how some things were done in the game. I think they obviously took some stuff from Souls games, but they try to do their own thing. I didn't know what to feel about the hardened thing, but I actually started enjoying it in the end, and use it towards my own mechanics, towards my own ways to fight, and I appreciated it in the end. But the way of like nothing being explained to you kind of made it a little harder for me to start enjoying the game fully. And yes, it made me look for a guide in the sense of like where to go, what to do. Because again, it's like even Souls games or like Dark Souls 1 or 2, like there was a feeling of like you knew where to go, like you knew at least like, okay, this is the direction that we needed to go to. But in this game, unfortunately, it was more, I don't know, find this. It's not that big of a world either, but find these things and figure it out. That being said, I did like the mechanics of the shells, having the ability to have 4 different shells to play with. And in the end, this is the one that I mained, which is the tankier one. And I am a tanky person. I enjoy that. I truly loved how like it gave you 4 different ways to play and fits your abilities too. Okay, like what makes that the most sense to you? Do you prefer a medium way of like between a normal playthrough between stamina and health? Do you prefer more health over stamina? Do you prefer more stamina over health? Which is actually like a pretty interesting mechanic. And then, in the end, that's what we picked up the one that normally I can main in Souls games mostly, but that also fitted best with the mechanics of how the game is going. Because I was struggling a little bit at first, just because again, just trying to learn the mechanics between the hardened and like parrying. It does force you to parry, which is one thing that I'm like, in a way it's good, and in another way it's like, try to figure it out, but not give you many options as to how to fight other bosses or other weapon or enemies. The enemies around the area seem to be a lot more harder than the bosses itself. So that being said, I for being a short Souls-like game, I'm between a 5 and a 6, because there's other things that I can. That's like 5 to 6 out of 10. There's other things that I can probably say that they have done quite well, and in no way it was that. I would say that in no way it was janky at all. It was not a janky game at all. I was able to fight through all the enemies without feeling like things were not working towards my favor, or that I had to press a button that didn't seem to be working, or it was too slow pace, or anything like that. So, and then I guess the other part is like it's only 3 main bosses, which once again it's however the game is at, but there was nothing to desire from one another. There was nothing that like, if there's gonna be 3 short bosses, at least let them be their own thing, and like kind of like give them a grandiose thing. They just seem to be kind of like meh, as to the prelude, as to get to the boss itself. But the fights were interesting. The fights were good, 2-phase fights, which the first one I was a little impressed that was a thing, so I didn't mind it. I don't know if the game tells you exactly in how many hours did I beat it. No, I don't believe it does. But I believe it took me like, I don't know, like maybe I don't know, maybe like 13, 14 hours, probably less. I know the first 2 streams were kind of long, like between 3 to 4 hours each, but the other ones were like pretty short, between an hour and a half to 2, like an hour and a half and 2, like 2 hours maybe at the most. Yesterday was like an hour and 30 minutes. So, yeah. Other than that, I think I think it's a quite enjoyable game if you're trying to do something short, quick, and I won't say easy. I would say a little challenging, because you have to learn the mechanics of it. But other than that, it's a Souls-like game that stays true to some stuff, to losing your, in this case, tar, which is your soul. It's losing the some abilities that like you have to recover. So some items that you have to recover. I would say like just the soul itself. But all in all, yeah, solid 5, maybe a 6. Other than that, I think hopefully you guys enjoyed the game. I know my wife enjoyed the fogginess and then the swampiness of this area. If we go all outside a little bit again, we'll find it's a very swampy area for sure. So if you like that and you enjoy this type of environment, then this is for you. And that being said, it's for being a free game, it's not a thing that I would complain about. I'm glad that I played it, but I'm also glad that we've got done with it, or we've gone past it. So next game will probably be an action adventure game. I've been thinking about the Spider-Man trilogy, so that's probably what's going to be from, or at least Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales, and then Spider-Man 2. So with that said, let me explain this stuff in Spanish. So thank you for everybody though that stuck with me through these streams, and I'm hopefully we're probably gonna stream some stuff after this game. It's only like 11 o'clock, so 11:32. So we can probably stream a little bit more some other things, maybe Final Fantasy 5 or something else along the way. But thank you guys for joining. para mi gente que habla en español, este juego es algo que realmente no es similar a un Souls game, pero a un juego Souls, pero lamentablemente no se asemeja a los otros juegos Souls-like que se ha jugado en el pasado. Ah, pero tiene algunas mecánicas, tiene algunas cosas que uno realmente puede ver y puede apreciar de un juego de Dark Souls y eso de FromSoft. Ah, realmente la mecánica haciendo harden, eh, de poder endurecerse en medio de una batalla o hacer el parry es realmente una idea interesante que tuve que aplicarla más que nada en el durante a través del juego tuve que aprenderla, pero no es algo que no se aprende, pero también que dura un poquito para uno darse cuenta cómo uno juega. Y sencillamente el juego no es algo que yo diría que pudiera recomendar para todo el mundo. Si a alguien le gusta el, el método de este tipo de juego, pero es algo corto, guía 12 horas, pero realmente no tiene muchos jefes. Son como 3 o 4, son como 4 jefes máximo, y tú sabes, alguna cosa que entre otras que alguna batalla que uno pueda tener, pero no es algo grande. Así que es un juego que sí puedo apreciar por lo rápido que fue, porque también acabo de salir de Dark Souls 3 y este juego nada más me dio como una semana para poder terminarlo, así que fue algo como que, ok, me pareció excelente, lo pude terminar en una semana, y lo empecé a disfrutar a la mitad del juego. Eso es lo que sí le quiero decir, que el juego se puso bueno fue como a la mitad, pero empezando rudo, muy duro, pero nada, si les parece algo como que les gustó, sigan intentando, sigan jugando. Quizás hay 2 trofeos que sí pueden conseguir en este juego que son muy difíciles realmente. Esto es algo que yo personalmente haría, no es algo que yo personalmente diría como que, ok, like, o sea, no quiero hacer una corrida completa sin que con un caparazón. Sí me encantó lo que se había dicho en inglés, sí me encantó la parte de los caparazones, que al final como que no pensé que me iba a gustar, pero me hizo fácil decidir qué caparazón que yo quisiera coger. Definitivamente es algo que si tú quieres tener más salud, pero menos estamina, este caparazón está correcto para ti. Si quieres hacer algo como más como por el medio, el primer caparazón que uno consigue es el correcto. Si quieres tener menos estamina, perdón, menos salud, pero más estamina, puedes coger este caparazón que está aquí. Pero si quieres algo como que en el medio, pero también como de magia o como de otro tipo de cosa que no es físicamente hablando, este caparazón sería el correcto para ustedes. Les recomiendo que si van a intentar este juego, que lo hagan. Si va a ser su primer Souls-like game, eso sí, yo lo recomendaría. Como si fuera su primer Souls-like game, sí lo recomendaría para eso. Me disculpo. Es algo como que para introducirlo a la serie, y sería algo como que si es algo que ustedes se sienten cómodos, que quieran seguir intentando, entonces otros juegos después de ahí serían la mejor entrada para ustedes. O sea, después de ahí pueden, o sea, trabajar en Lords of the Fallen o Dark Souls o Lies of P. Yo diría como un poquito más para el final, porque se pone difícil el juego, pero este juego no fue para nada de que algo sumamente difícil, especialmente cuando pudimos subir de nivel el caparazón. Así que nada, les aprecio mucho a todos por venir. Quizás vamos a hacer otro streaming de otro juego quizás en unos momentos. No sé, todavía tengo que decidir cómo conecto el juego, quizás sea Final Fantasy V, pero de verdad que aprecio mucho a todos el apoyo, el venir a compartir con nosotros. Y si es esto algo que se les interesa a ustedes, que me dejan saber, y yo los trataré de ayudar como pueda en el transcurso de los juegos. Así que nada, a todos les doy mucho amor, cariño. Gracias a todos por venir. Estaremos haciendo otro streaming de otro juego, quizás sea Marvel Spider-Man, la trilogía. Yo lo llamo la trilogía porque son 3 juegos por el momento, pero es Marvel Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales y Spider-Man 2. Así que eso es lo que haremos en la próxima, quizás lo que haremos en la próxima, en el próximo stream de un juego grande. Así que nada, gracias a todos y que tengan una buena noche y nos veremos en el próximo live. Cuídense. Bye bye.